how to recreate Joachim Löw's tactics in Germany's 7-1 win over Brazil. Prior to the 2014 World Cup semi-final, Brazil had a 62-match unbeaten streak at home in competitive matches. Unfortunately for Brazil, Neymar suffered a back injury in the quarterfinal, and Thiago Silva was suspended due to accumulated yellow cards. Germany's 7-1 victory in the semi-final was still a shocking result, as it marked the largest margin of victory in a World Cup semi-final. How did Joachim Löw's side achieve such a dominant win? Let's first examine Luis Scolari's game plan. Despite having two key players absent, Scolari opted for an unexpected all-out attack approach from the start of the game. Brazil used a 4-2-3-1 starting formation, but it was ultra-offensive. In eFootball terms, Brazil's tactic resembled a combination of a quick counter with a high defensive line, attacking instructions for both fullbacks, and frequent long through passes during gameplay. Losing Neymar meant losing the attacking core that could draw defenders and create space for the wingers. As a result, Scolari tried to avoid attacking through the middle to steer clear of Germany's strong midfield trio, Kroos, Schweinsteiger, and Khedira. Instead, they mainly attacked down the wings with both fullbacks pushing forward, particularly the left back, Marcelo, and frequently played long passes to directly challenge Germany's backline. In the first 10 minutes, Brazil managed to create a few threats and maintain higher possession. However, Joachim Löw identified the weakness of this system and found the right moment to strike. Germany mostly maintained a 4-1-4-1 shape throughout the match. This formation defended with good width, effectively countering Brazil's wing play approach. Particularly with Howardis, who played as a defensive left back. Müller stayed close to Marcelo and defended the right flank alongside Lahm against the Marcelo-Hulk duo. This strategy not only effectively neutralized Brazil's attack, but also allowed Germany to repeatedly exploit the space on the right flank. When Germany regained possession, their players' close positioning and press resistance enabled them to withstand Brazil's counter-pressing. As Brazil lacked numbers in the center, Germany would then immediately launch a counter-attack, overloading the right flank with Lahm, Müller, and Khedira, while Klose linked up centrally. Hulk's low defensive work rate, Marcelo's advanced position, and Oscar's central positioning left only one center back and DMF Gustavo to defend against Germany's right-wing counterattack. This allowed Germany to exploit this area repeatedly, with the right trio's fluid positioning, especially Müller, who acted like a hole player or dummy runner, frequently making diagonal runs into the box to rotate with Khedira, the box-to-box midfielder. Germany rarely attacked from the left. The left AMF Ozil acted like a hole player, often making runs into the box to increase the number of goal-scoring options. The outcome? The first goal came from a corner following David Luiz's poor man marking, but the corner itself resulted from Germany's right-sided attack. In total, 4 out of the 7 goals stemmed from passes originating from Germany's right wing. In front of their home fans, the Brazilians had to keep attacking and did not change their game plan after conceding. Brazil sent even more players into the attack. Both fullbacks stayed high, and Fernandinho acted as a box-to-box central midfielder, usually forming a back three with Gustavo as an anchorman. As a result, Joachim Löw's team became more aggressive in pressing. The 4-1-4-1 mid-block flexibly shifted into a 4-1-3-2 shape, with one of the two box-to-box central midfielders, Kroos or Khedira, or the right attacking midfielder Müller pressing Brazil's back three. Brazil either kept launching long passes, or David Luiz tried to dribble forward to break out of the press, but this only led to repeated mistakes and a disorganized defensive line. Germany took advantage of this. Once a mistake was made, Kroos, Klose, and Khedira would immediately make one-touch passes and overload the 3 remaining Brazilian defenders. Eventually, they scored 2 goals resulting from Fernandinho's mistake and the center-back's reckless pressing. Even though Scolari brought on Paulinho and Ramirez and created some threatening chances, Germany's substitute winger Schürrle still managed to add 2 more goals despite the team defending more conservatively. Joachim Löw's game plan and formation perfectly countered Brazil's ultra-offensive approach. To build a team like Joachim Löw's Germany, we want to recreate two key elements: a 4-1-4-1 shape with good flexibility in mid-block and pressing, and a focus on overloading the right flank while having as many goal-scoring options in the box as possible. The formation should be a 4-1-4-1 with two wide attacking midfielders. And the playstyle should be quick counter. Let's move on to player selection. The goalkeeper, Neuer, should be an offensive keeper. The center backs should both be tall, like Boateng and Hummels, with either two build-up center backs or one build-up and one destroyer. The left back should be a defensive fullback like Hodes, while the right back, Lahm, was an offensive fullback. The single pivot, Schweinsteiger, played like an anchor man. The right central midfielder, Khedira, was like a box-to-box or hole player with good aggression and passing ability. The left central midfielder, Kroos, was also similar, a box-to-box or hole player with good passing and shooting. The left attacking midfielder, Ozil, was a left-footed hole player or creative playmaker, while Müller, the right attacking midfielder, played like a dummy runner or hole player and should be given the attacking instruction to make more forward runs. The center forward, Klose, played like a fox in the box, or a goal poacher who was good at link-up play. Key substitutes include Schürrle and Draxler, who played as prolific wingers. Here's the team, the instructions, and the table. Let's see if this team can win in Online Division. It's funny how fast Müller runs.
Our story is that all he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. And it's hoisted clear. He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Funny how the first goal also came from a corner. The opponent's failed long pass led to a counter-attack on the right flank. This is a long build-up. I tried to avoid attacking on the left because I had a defensive fullback. So I quickly switched to the right flank, using my forward and midfielders. The right trio's flexible runs made overloading easy, and Ozil acted as an extra goal-scoring option. Nice save. Defending against a long ball, Schweinsteiger's anchorman style helped maintain good balance. And here's another attack on the right wing.
Look, it's a real defense's dislike. Terrific header. In he goes again.
A defensive fullback like Houd is then attacking from the right side again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cozy.
It's easy against opponents who don't use a defensive fullback.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Real chance!
Notice how Müller tracks back here. Nice run from Müller, who's given the attacking instruction.
Plenty of space here. That is a crunching tackle.
The midfield trio takes control during the possession phase.
Last quarter of an hour. And a shot. Great strike. A test for the keeper. Nicely awaited ball. And he's managed to get free. There will be 1 minute added time. Can he finish? And one more try. It's really well cleared. And that is the last effort of the game. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect.
From left to right, having many goal-scoring options in the box really helps.
Müller, he's away. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's following up. Fernandez puts a cross in.
Same type of attack.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, what up there, didn't he?
One-touch passes in the middle between the central midfielders and Klose.
He's having a go. Barcelona have reclaimed it.
Nice pass and nice run. Miller tracking back.
Kane. And there's his chance to lead
Very
the
nice
counter.
combination plays. It's like a mix of possession and quick counter.
Kane. Played out wide. Oh, that is Kane! Germany really need to bring up
That's
their
more like the old
intensity
Miller
a bit of a
speed.
notch or two, Peter. Yamal.
Nice defense from Khedira and a nice run from hole player Ozil.
And it's Kane. Now there's a fight. He's had a shot. This is Junior. Header. Caught offside that time.
That's close.
Costa Curta. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they
Another
must
run from
stay
hole player
forward?
Ozil.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants.
Tries a shot. It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. Oh, super ball.
Nice defending from the
It's
anchorman.
Maradona. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their
Having a forward with good link-up play really fits this
And
system.
there's green grass ahead of him. Face to face with the chance. Goal, Germany! And he's set. Griezmann
Nice save from Neuer.
should have equalised.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising now to maintain it.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Really well and stopped it. Yeah, it's safe to say that
He rises! And he's straight offside.
Another close call.
Will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Stoichkov. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
look, Peter, what they need now are
Nice
cool
fight.
heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Del Piero! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Quality ball. He's picked his way through. Kane.
Thank you so much for watching. Will you try Joachim Löw's tactics? If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, and share it with other football and eFootball lovers.
Unity.